My name is Leslie Eldridge, and I've been married to my husband Curtis for 29 years. On a Friday afternoon, we decided to ride our motorcycle to our lake house at Toledo Bend, like we've done a million times before. And this particular day, we decided to take a different route because of the high traffic. So we left our home in Bridge City and traveled north on Highway 87. And the car just came out of nowhere. We never saw it coming, and there was nothing we could do. It crossed over in our lane and hit us head on. I had been ejected from the bike and had flown over the vehicle. I then turned and saw Curtis laying in the road, and when I got to him, he was unresponsive. He finally gasped for air and came to, and when the ambulance got there, I asked them to take us to Christus St. Elizabeth because I knew they had a good trauma team. So when we got to the ER, Dr. Eves was the emergency medicine physician on duty, and he immediately took us back. He called Dr. Cavaspor, the trauma surgeon, who came immediately, as did Dr. Fernando Silva, the neurosurgeon, and they went to work on Curtis. I was discharged from the ER with minor injuries. However, Curtis would be admitted to the ICU.
My name is Curtis Eldridge. When I was in ICU, Dr. Parkus, another trauma surgeon, Dr. Silva, and Dr. Myrick took very good care of me. They did everything that it took to keep me alive. I was very appreciative of everything they did for me, and they were a great team. I remember Reagan, Nurse Reagan. She did a great job with all of us. She always seemed to have time to share with us and, make sure that we had everything answered that we needed and enough information to get us through. They made us feel like we were part of the, decision making, and we understood everything, most everything they said.
While I was in the ER waiting for Curtis to be cared for, there was a pastoral care employee. She was excellent. She stayed with me in the ER while Curtis was in his room, constantly talking to me, telling me, that he was okay. She would go to the room and he would give her a message, and she would bring the message back to me, and she would bring me coffee, and she just made me feel so at ease just by being there and talking to me.
In the cath lab, Dr. Myrick and Dr. Cogan did a great job fixing me up and figuring out everything that needed to be worked on, and they put me back together again. The staff there also, you can't gloat enough on the staff. Everyone was real friendly and did their job very, very well.
And I knew he was being taken care of because I know Christus is a good hospital. I know the doctors on the medical staff there are excellent, so I had all the trust in the world.
At Beaumont Bone and Joint, Dr. Hill and Dr. Thompson came in and assessed me, and Dr. Thompson later would operate on a broken femur, and his staff did a great job on me also. When I was in recovery, I especially thank that staff because after that surgery, I was not a good patient. We had a lot of pain, and they helped me deal with that and got everything under control, and I appreciate everything they did for me. We started recovery, and I remember one of my nurses, Rusty, he seemed to always work the night shift, which was one of the things that I needed, someone there more during the night, and he seemed to always be there to answer questions and get anything I needed to help me make it through the night. Then I spent 19 days in Kate Dishman rehab. Those people up there really worked hard trying to get me back on my feet and working through a lot of issues I had, and they did a great job, and they worked me hard because they worked hard. I'm glad that Leslie made sure that we came to Christus because I think we got special care here. I'm sure they do that with everyone, and I'm just thankful for everything they did for us, and I've made a great recovery because of the team here. And by the way, we'll soon be married 30 years. And I'm looking forward to that.